With Ramadan right around the corner, we can look back at what some of the Imams have said. Today we are looking at what Imam Zayn has said, the fourth Imam. He said while in prayer to God, "Glory be to you, how narrow are the paths for the one whom you do not guide." We can look over what each sentence means. The first one we're going to go over is "Glory be to you." What does he mean when he was saying this to God? What he means when he's saying "Glory be to you" is he means that God doesn't have any faults. He doesn't have any imperfections or any weaknesses inside of him, really. There are no imperfections inside of him. Anytime that we might see an imperfection inside of him, it's just ourselves imposing one on him. That is actually ours. The other sentence that we are looking at is him talking about the narrow paths. What does he mean when he mentions narrow paths? He talks about how when you aren't looking for God, when you aren't looking at God, when you don't want to be close to God, your path in life becomes a lot harder, now and in the afterlife. It's like a road. If you were driving down a road that was very wide, you had a lot of room to move, it's an easy road to drive on. You can go left or right even a little bit and you'd be fine. But if it was a tight, very narrow road, you can't move left or right at all. It's a very hard road. You have to focus a lot more. You have to do a lot more. It's the same thing with God. When you're close to Him, the road is wide. You can walk on it perfectly straight. It's an easy path for you. But when it's narrow, when it's very close abiding, it's a harder path for you. You have to try harder. You have to push yourself a lot harder. Pushing yourself is good, but why make it harder on yourself when being close to God brings so much joy and so much good to your life? When we look at the sentence as he was talking, there's 3 different ways that we can interpret what the Imam said. The first one is in the material world and the body. If we only value what's inside of this world, my phone, my computer, my car, my money, my power, we get blinded on what is after it. We can't fully understand it. And as I said in the sentence, your road becomes narrow. You can't fully understand it. The road becomes harder for you if you only think about this life and what it brings to you. The second way we can think about it is our minds. The mind is a very powerful tool. We use it every single day, and it can be amazing. It is amazing. But if we keep on thinking about all these psychological questions, all these questions about life, we'll confuse ourselves, because these are very hard questions to understand. I don't fully understand them. My parents don't fully understand them. We don't fully understand them. Only God fully understands them, because He's the one who made us and made everything. How we can understand it more, though, and be closer to God is by getting help from stuff like the Quran, the Imams, the Prophets, Prophet Muhammad. All these people can help you. You cannot understand it fully by yourself. The mind can do great wonders by itself, but together, in closeness with God and closeness with other people, you can understand it more and even deeper than you thought you ever could. The third and final way we can understand it is ego. Is not looking at the outside problems of the world, but looking inside the mind. A lot happens inside of our mind. You can be depressed, you can be happy, you can be sad. You can also have a lot of ego and a lot of greed. That can trap a person like a prison. If you have a lot of ego and a lot of greed, you'll keep on wanting and wanting and wanting. But that feeling inside of your chest that can never be filled, you can only fill it with God, with being close to Him. In the sentence, how we talk about the narrow pathway, it's saying that if you only want more and more and more, your greed can never be fulfilled, your path will keep on getting narrower. Life will keep on getting harder for you. Imagine you lose all that money. What are you going to do? You can't solve your problems by yourself. You have no way to go, nothing to do. If you lose all your money, there's nothing to do after that. You have no path, because you have no God. Now we go back to the question, what did it mean? We figured out 3 ways that it could mean, but the actual answer that we believe is that it's all 3 of them: the body, the mind, and the soul. To have a peaceful balance of all 3 of them means peace within yourself, and being closer to God will bring all of that. If you get closer and closer to God, as mentioned in the sentence before, as we're going to keep on going back to, he talks about a wider path and not a narrower path. Your life will become easier the closer you get to God. That's why having all 3 is an understanding what the Imam meant by saying all 3 of these things. You will understand it more, and you will get an easier life. Hopefully in the next lecture, in the next talk, we will go over more of what the Imam said, and more of how you can worship God and understand what God means and what he says in everyday life, not just a word or a saying that you do every day, like a mind controlled or whatever. You will actually understand what you're doing. You will have intent when what you're doing. And that is the most important thing inside of religion and believing in God himself. Thank you.